Hello, dear listeners, and welcome to another enchanting bedtime story. Tonight, we will journey through a world of dreams where imagination takes flight and the impossible becomes possible. This story is about a little girl named Anaya, whose dreams aren't like any ordinary dreams. Every night, as she closes her eyes, she embarks on thrilling adventures in a magical world full of mysteries and wonders. Are you ready to dive into her world? Let's begin. It was a calm, peaceful night in the small town of Greenfield. The stars twinkled brightly in the sky, and a soft breeze carried the scent of jasmine into Anaya's room. Anaya, a curious and adventurous girl of 8, was lying in her bed, staring up at the ceiling. She wasn't feeling sleepy yet, as her mind was buzzing with excitement. Tonight felt different. She could sense that her dream world would be more magical than ever. She closed her eyes, taking in a deep breath, and soon she drifted off into a peaceful sleep. The moment she fell asleep, the room around her seemed to vanish, replaced by a glowing light. Anaya opened her eyes and found herself standing in the middle of a vast, enchanted forest. The trees were taller than any trees she had ever seen, their leaves shimmering with a golden glow. The air was filled with the scent of sweet flowers, and the sound of a distant river gently flowing reached her ears. "Wow," Anaya whispered to herself, her eyes wide with wonder. This was no ordinary dream. She could feel the cool grass beneath her feet, the warmth of the golden sunlight streaming through the trees, and the softness of the air around her. Suddenly, a gentle voice echoed in the distance. "Welcome, Anaya. You have entered the dream world." Anaya turned around and saw a small glowing butterfly fluttering toward her. It had delicate wings, shimmering in every color imaginable. The butterfly circled around her and landed gently on her shoulder. "I'm Luna," the butterfly said with a soft, melodic voice, "and I will be your guide in this magical world." Anaya smiled, excited to explore this dream world. "What is this place?" she asked. "This is the dream world," Luna explained. "It's a place where anything can happen. Every night, you can visit different realms, meet strange creatures, and experience adventures beyond your wildest imagination." Anaya's heart raced with excitement. She had always loved stories of magic and adventure, and now she was living one. Luna led Anaya deeper into the forest, where the trees parted to reveal a sparkling river that seemed to be made of pure light. The river flowed slowly, its surface reflecting the stars above, creating the illusion of a galaxy trapped in the water. "This is the river of stars," Luna explained. "It is said that anyone who crosses this river can make a wish, and the stars will grant it." Anaya gazed at the river, her thoughts racing. She had so many wishes, but one stood out the most. "I wish I could visit all the magical places in the dream world," Anaya said, her voice filled with wonder. Luna smiled gently. "Your wish is granted, Anaya. Follow me, and I will show you the wonders of this world. Without hesitation, Anaya stepped into the river. To her surprise, the water was warm and it sparkled around her like tiny fireflies. As she walked across the river, the stars above seemed to glow brighter, guiding her path. She felt as if she were walking through the cosmos itself. When she reached the other side, Luna was waiting for her, her wings fluttering with excitement. "Where to next?" Anaya asked eagerly. Luna tilted her head thoughtfully. "The next adventure awaits in the Valley of Whispers, but first we must pass through the gates of time." Anaya's eyes widened. "The gates of time? What's that?" Luna smiled mysteriously. "It's a place where time bends and shifts. The past, present, and future exist all at once. Are you ready?" Anaya nodded, her curiosity growing. She couldn't wait to see what awaited her on the other side. As they walked through the forest, the trees began to change. The leaves turned from golden to silver, and the air grew cooler. Soon, they arrived at a towering stone archway, covered in ivy and shimmering with an ethereal light. "This is it," Luna said. "The gates of time." Anaya stared up at the gates, feeling a mix of awe and excitement. "What happens when we pass through?" she asked. "Only time will tell," Luna replied, her voice soft and mysterious. With a deep breath, Anaya stepped forward, and as she passed through the gates, everything around her began to shift. The forest disappeared, replaced by a vast open sky. Anaya found herself standing in a place where the sun, the moon, and the stars were all visible at once. The sky swirled with colors she had never seen before: pinks, purples, and golds that blended together in a mesmerizing dance. "Welcome to the Valley of Whispers," Luna said, her wings fluttering gently. "Here, the past, present, and future all exist at once. Everything you see here has already happened, is happening now, and will happen in the future." Anaya looked around, feeling both amazed and confused. "How can that be?" Luna smiled. "It's a place where time has no limits. You can visit moments from your past, explore what might happen in your future, or just enjoy the present moment." Anaya's eyes sparkled with excitement. "Can I see my future?" Luna nodded. "If you wish to, you can. But be careful, for the future is not always what we expect." Anaya hesitated for a moment, but then decided to take the leap. "I want to see my future." Luna led her to a large, shimmering pool in the center of the valley. The water was clear, but as Anaya looked into it, she saw her reflection change. In the water, she was older, standing in front of a crowd, speaking with confidence. She was surrounded by friends and loved ones, all smiling proudly at her. "Is this my future?" Anaya whispered, her voice filled with wonder. Luna nodded. "It's one possibility. The future is like a tree with many branches. Every choice you make will guide you down a different path." Anaya gazed at the reflection for a moment longer before stepping away. It looks amazing. I can't wait for it to come true. You must always remember, Luna said softly. The future is shaped by the present. Every choice you make today can change what tomorrow will be. Anaya walked alongside Luna, feeling a sense of wonder mixed with a tinge of curiosity. The Valley of Whispers was unlike anything she had ever seen, with the ever-changing sky and the endless possibilities of time. But as she gazed into the distance, she noticed a beautiful, vibrant garden stretching out before her. The flowers seemed to glow with soft, radiant light, and the air was filled with a sweet, melodic hum. This is the Garden of Echoes, Luna explained, her voice serene. It's a place where every sound, every word, every thought ever spoken is preserved in the wind. Anaya's eyes widened in awe. Are you saying the wind carries voices? Luna nodded. Exactly. The garden holds the echoes of every living being who has ever stepped into this world. If you listen closely, you can hear whispers of their thoughts, their dreams, their hopes. Anaya closed her eyes and listened carefully. At first, all she could hear was the gentle breeze, but soon, faint whispers began to float through the air. She heard the sound of laughter, soft voices speaking in different languages, and the rustle of trees as if they were whispering their secrets. I hear them, Anaya said in awe. The voices, they sound like memories. That's because they are, Luna replied. This is a place of reflection. It's where you can hear the echoes of the past and even the voices of those who have yet to come. Anaya walked deeper into the garden, marveling at the beauty and mystery of it all. As she passed by a cluster of shimmering flowers, she felt a sudden surge of emotion, a wave of memories from her own life. She could hear her mother's laughter, the sound of her father's voice telling her bedtime stories, and even the echoes of her own voice, singing songs she had forgotten. These are your echoes, Luna said, as if sensing Anaya's emotions. The Garden of Echoes brings forth the memories and thoughts that are most dear to you. Anaya sat down on the soft grass, taking in the peaceful atmosphere. For a moment, she closed her eyes, letting the memories wash over her. It was as if the garden had the power to connect her with her past, reminding her of the love and joy that surrounded her. After spending some time in the Garden of Echoes, Anaya felt a sense of calm settle within her. The wind had carried away her doubts and worries, leaving her feeling at peace. But Luna, with her wings gently fluttering, guided her toward a new adventure. Come, Anaya, Luna said, her voice full of excitement. It's time to visit the enchanted mountain. It is a place of great mystery, where only the bravest souls dare to tread. Anaya's curiosity sparked again. The enchanted mountain, what's so special about it? Luna smiled. The mountain holds the secrets of the universe, hidden deep within its caves. It is said that those who reach the peak are granted the wisdom of the ancients. Anaya's heart raced with excitement. Let's go! They began their journey toward the mountain, which stood in the distance. Peak, hidden behind a veil of mist. As they got closer, Anaya noticed that the mountain was surrounded by a shimmering barrier of light. The barrier glowed in a soft, iridescent hue, like a rainbow trapped in the air. "This is the barrier of truth," Luna explained. "Only those with pure hearts can pass through. It's a test of courage and wisdom." Anaya didn't hesitate. She knew that she had come this far in her dream world because of her own curiosity and desire for adventure. With a deep breath, she stepped forward. To her surprise, the barrier parted, allowing her to pass through without any difficulty. Anaya grinned, feeling proud of herself. She had passed the first test. As they climbed the steep slopes of the mountain, the air grew cooler and the terrain became more challenging. The path twisted and turned, leading them through thick forests, over rocky cliffs, and across deep ravines. But with Luna by her side, Anaya felt safe and determined to reach the summit. "Do you think we'll find the wisdom of the ancients?" Anaya asked as they continued their climb. Luna's wings fluttered softly in the wind. "The wisdom is already within you, Anaya. Sometimes the greatest discoveries come when we look within ourselves." Anaya pondered this for a moment, feeling a sense of calm settle over her. Perhaps the adventure wasn't just about reaching the peak. It was about the journey itself. As they neared the top of the mountain, the mist thickened, and the air became charged with an electric energy. The mountain seemed to hum with ancient power, as if the very earth beneath their feet was alive with secrets. Finally, after what felt like hours of climbing, they reached the summit. The view from the top was breathtaking. The entire dream world stretched out before them. Forests, rivers, valleys, and gardens, all shimmering in the soft light of the moon. At the very peak of the mountain, there was an ancient stone pedestal, glowing with a faint light. Anaya approached the pedestal, her heart racing. Upon it lay a small, intricately carved crystal, glowing with an inner light. "This is the heart of the mountain," Luna said, her voice reverent. "It holds the wisdom of the ancients, but it is not just knowledge. It is the key to understanding yourself and your place in the world." Anaya reached out and gently touched the crystal. The moment her fingers made contact with the smooth surface, a surge of energy filled her body. She felt a deep connection to the world around her, as if she could feel the heartbeat of the dream world itself. In that moment, Anaya understood. The wisdom of the ancients wasn't just about learning facts or knowledge. It was about understanding the deeper truths of the universe. It was about love, courage, and the choices we make each day. As the dream began to fade, Anaya felt a gentle pull, like a soft whisper calling her back. Luna, with her wings glowing softly, fluttered beside her. "Anaya," Luna said, her voice filled with warmth. "The dream world is always with you. Every time you sleep, you will return to these places, and new adventures will await you." Anaya smiled, feeling a deep sense of peace. "Thank you, Luna. I've learned so much tonight." Luna's wings fluttered as she smiled back. The adventure has only just begun, Anaya. The dream world is infinite, and you are always welcome here. With the final wave, Luna began to fade into the mist, leaving Anaya standing alone at the summit of the enchanted mountain. As the world around her dissolved into the soft darkness of sleep, Anaya knew that she would always carry the wisdom of her dream adventures with her. And as the morning sun rose, Anaya awoke in her cozy little room, a smile on her face, her heart full of the dreams she had just experienced. Tonight, and every night after, new adventures awaited her in the dream world. And so, dear listeners, our adventure in the dream world comes to an end for tonight. Anaya's journey through magical realms and timeless wisdom has shown us the beauty of inner reflection, the power of courage, and the mysteries that await us in our dreams. Every night, just like Anaya, we can embrace new adventures and discover the endless possibilities our dreams hold. If you enjoyed this story, let me know in the comments what adventure you'd like to hear next. Would you like to explore another mystical land, meet new dream companions, or dive into a new tale filled with wonder and magic? Your suggestions mean the world to me, and I can't wait to continue bringing you more enchanting stories. Until next time, sleep well, dream big, and remember, there's always more magic just a dream away. Sweet dreams.